Hello, hello, and welcome back. I hope you guys had a great week. I hope you're ready to embrace a simplified makeup routine. I'm here to tell you guys about a product that I use. I love it. It's called Saint. So I am a Saint artist. And what happens when you use Saint makeup is I prescribe you all the colors you need, exactly what you need for your face. I simplify it to a level that is easy, fast, and it delivers results. So what I absolutely love about this makeup is it's the most forgiving makeup I've ever experienced using on mature skin. So it's very, very hydrating. It's easy to use. It's very blendable. It's flattering. It sits on your skin almost like a second skin. So unlike traditional makeup where you can feel like it's kind of cakey or heavy, you're not going to feel that way with this makeup. So it's pretty cool. It allows me to customize your palette for you based on your comfort level of makeup. So that's another really great aspect of this makeup. So when you get a color match and you send me your makeup-free selfie, there's some questions and stuff that you need to fill out on the color match form, but that gives me a really good indication of, you know, some of the issues you might be having with your current makeup, what you like about certain aspects of your makeup, what you look for in makeup, any issues you might be having with your skin that you want to address, all that stuff. So I'm just going to quickly show you what it's like to use Saint makeup, how easy it can be, and how it will cut lots of time off your morning routine in the morning. It is so quick to use and do. It's very good. I will tell you, it's different than traditional makeup. You know, we've been used to just slathering makeup on and layering it up. This is more about building dimension in the face and trying to keep the makeup as one layer as we possibly can so that we're not feeling like, you know, we've got like cake face going on. So it's really that good. Okay, so what it is Saint comes in these little tins like such, and you just basically pop these tins out. Sorry, okay, like so. Okay, you take the tins out and you pop them into our magnetic compact, and it's really that easy, just like that. So this is a quad pack. This is going to fit 4 tins of color, and this would be like your basic starter pack. And this is basically going to, you know, execute your foundation, concealer, contouring, blush type, all the basics that you need. It's really, really awesome. When you run out of a tin, you just simply pop it out, and then you just need to reorder another tin. It's pretty cool. So when I set up your a pack, I like to start with contour. Then I go in with like a highlight, and this would be like your foundation color. Then we do brightener. So this is another foundation, but applied to a different area. And then we do a lip and cheek. And that's what a basic quad pack would look like. It's pretty neat. Everything's magnetized, great for traveling, awesome to stick in your purse. So, so good. After that, I would recommend a brush, and our brushes are amazing. They're double-ended. You get lots of bang for your buck. They're beautiful brushes. The quality is there. But the brush determines the type of coverage that you're going to get from the makeup, which is kind of cool. So if you're somebody that likes, you know, a heavier coverage, or maybe you're somebody that just likes a super light coverage, that will be the recommendation based on the brush that we use. The brush that I like a lot for mature skin is this particular brush here. This is the Blush Bronzer brush. This is my brush, my go-to brush every day for my makeup. As you can see, it's been used, and I use it all the time. But what I love about this brush is it gives a light to medium coverage, but with mature skin, it is amazing because you can go in and stipple your makeup on like so. You're gonna just stipple in and out, press in and out like this, and it does an amazing job of applying makeup onto mature skin. You can also do little round circular motions with this brush, but all of our brushes are a little bit different, and they give you different, you know, finishes. So when you get your color match done, I will definitely go over the brush that you'll need and why you need it, all those details. Okay, ladies, so I'm gonna go in and I'm just gonna start applying. The makeup itself, I wanna just explain to you too, is it's very healthy. The ingredients are very, very minimal. I love that it's extremely healthy makeup. I think that it's like an anti-aging makeup, so to speak. It is so flattering on mature skin. You're going to look hydrated, like you've drank a gallon of water. Like most women that I color match and they use it, they're like, wow, like I actually get compliments. Like women are like, what are you doing different? Are you using a different skincare, whatever? Okay, I'm getting off on a roll here. So what I did just now is I used my damp sponge and our setting spray, and I primed my face with that. So I did all my creams are applied, all my regular skincare. You want to let that absorb for about, 5 to 10 minutes. You don't want to feel it on the outside of your skin. And then I like to prime my face because I'm an oily girl. I prime it with our setting spray. And that's a great little trick if you really want your makeup to adhere. All makeup should be set with setting spray, but cream makeup works exceptionally well with setting spray. Okay, so just digging in here, ladies. The idea of this makeup is placement and blending. So I will teach you in a video on your color match exactly where each color will be going, and then you just simply have to blend it through. It's really that amazing. So I'm gonna start here with some contour. This is my palette. This is 8 tins of color for me. And on the back side, I have some of my highlighters my illuminators and my blushes and my lip and cheeks. But that is, something that you can work towards, or you can start with a pack of this size, like an 8-pack or 12-pack. Every woman's different. So I'm going to start with contour. I like to start with contour. I'm just going to go in with my finger and contour. So we want to contour our high cheekbones, okay, right in this area here, as you can see. I'm going to contour my forehead. So contouring is about adding shadows and dimension to your face, okay? So what we don't want to do is leave our skin looking like it's all one color, like we have traditionally done with makeup in the past, right? We just put on one color foundation, no matter what's going on with our skin, and then we build upon that. And this is different. So you're going to sculpt out your face and build some dimension. And when I say build dimension, what contour does is it creates shadows, right? So this contour that I've done right now, this is going to create more cheek. It's going to give me some dimension around my forehead. And depending on what goes on with your forehead, like what your shape is, some women have large foreheads, some women don't. Really just depends. But this is contouring 101. This is just some basics here for you. I'm using our contour brush. I would normally just apply the whole thing with our contour brush here. But I wanted to show you with my finger where things actually sit. And just gonna slightly blend in that jaw contour, pull it down onto my neck ever so slightly, but creating that dimension and keeping that depth in my skin is really, really important. Okay, so moving on, taking my blush bronzer brush, I'm now gonna dip into my main highlight color. So for me tonight, it's going to be Mango, okay? And I'm just covering the end of my blush bronzer brush, and I'm just simply going to stipple and tap. And blend. It's really that simple. So what's really, really cool about this is because when you get a color match, ladies, the color is going to be so spot on for your skin tone. It's going to even you out. It's going to be ideal. You're not going to look, cakey. You're not going to look like you're too washed out. You're not going to look like you're too dark. You're not going to look like you're too orange. All that stuff that women have issues with. It's going to be just right. And it's going to feel amazing. Like I seriously don't feel like I have any makeup really on my skin right now. It's that good. Okay, you guys see that? Just like so. Oops. Make sure you get around your mouth as well. And I always have a red tip of my nose. So I could do a little bit of color correcting in that area, or for me, I always have blemishes. Like I have a good blemish right underneath my lip here today. I'll just take my finger and tap it out. And then just blend it with my brush. Really that simple. And the same with the tip of my nose. I'll just cover it and then blend it with my brush. At any point, you can pick up your damp sponge and you're just gonna tap. So here I've done 2 steps. I've contoured my cheekbones, my forehead, and my jawline. And I've also applied my main highlight color. So your main highlight color, I want you to think about it in terms of like foundation is really what it is, okay? And we refer to all of the colors that we use on the face as highlights. So the next step that we're gonna do is brightener or pop color. And you might think of this in terms of like concealer, or a lot of women would match that up to concealer. So using my little blend brush like this, I'm going to go in to my product, which is going to be amber. And it's always going to be lighter than your all over foundation color, okay? So I'm going to take that and I'm going to feather that between my brows and I'm going to start brightening up my face, okay? I'm going to brighten right down the center of my nose. I like to flip my brush around and just gently tap that out. Then I'm going to go into the corner of my eye and I'm going to pull brightener down beside my nose here, okay? This is an area that a lot of women neglect and they don't realize how much discoloration they might be having around their eyes. Now, if you are a woman that has a lot of discoloration around your eyes, I will address that with you as well, so don't be fearful of that. We can color correct those areas and make it just great. So now I'm going to do the corner of my eye. I did my entire eyelid. So even if you're gonna do eyeshadow, it's great to do your brightener over top of your eyelid. It works as a primer, so to speak. But yeah, so we're just brightening up that whole eye area. So look here, you can see that I've brightened this side. I have not brightened this side yet, okay? I'm actually gonna brighten this laugh line down here because whenever we brighten an area, we're pulling the skin forward. And whenever we're contouring, we're creating depth, right? So we're pushing the skin in. We're kind of doing the opposite. And it's really just about placing it in the proper areas. And when I color match you, I am going to specifically show you that on your own face in a video, exactly where each tint of color needs to be sitting. It's so, so good. I always like to go, I have a heavy crease here, so I will tap in and I'm gonna do a bit of brightener there as well, flip my brush around and just blend, okay? So here we go. This side of my face, let's look at it. This side of my face has been brightened. This side of my face has not been brightened yet, okay? So let's go ahead and brighten the other area. And you can see how fast I'm doing this, right? And you will do the same. It's really that quick. But I will tell you that it's a very light touch and a minimal amount of product that you're actually picking up. Just like that. Okay. And again, I'm going to just feather out those laugh lines a little bit there. Flip my brush around. And I'm just gonna blend that through. I really, really like our blend brush for this. It's the right size for this kind of detail work. This brush is actually our lightest application brush. So if you're somebody that does not like a lot of makeup and you're gonna want, you know, as minimal as possible, this is probably gonna be the brush that you're gonna use. And I sometimes will go through and apply my makeup with just this brush too, depending on what kind of finish I want. But this is a great brush to have in your kit. Like I said, for this detail work of brightening, and it makes for a great eyeshadow brush. It's a great blush brush, all that stuff. Okay, so 3 tins of color done. We have done contour and 2 highlight shades. Our main highlight color, foundation, and our brightener, which is kind of like a concealer. some people would speak of, okay? Done, done, done. Great job. So now we are going to go in. My next step is bronzer. I'm a bronzer girl. I think women look amazing in bronzer. I'm going to do Bella bronzer. I'm picking up still with my same brush that I put on my main highlight color. You can see the amount of bronzer I'm picking up, not much. You can always go in and pick up more, so don't be fearful. And I'm going to bronze my high cheekbone, creating lift up this way and a little bit this way. So I'm gonna just bronze this side of my face so I can show you what I've done here. I'm gonna do bronzer on the tip of my nose, okay? I'm gonna do bronzer on my chin, and I always do bronzer down the center of my neck. This is a light area for most women. For me, it's exceptionally light. I have a lot of discoloration on my neck. And as you can see, I wore this V-neck today so you could see just how much pigment I carry in my chest and how much balance bronzer can bring to my skin. So I'm just going to tap and blend. And the more you blend, the more this makeup dissipates, ladies. So, I mean, if you feel like it's on too heavy, that's why I say it's really forgiving and quite easy to use. If you feel like you've got too much on, you simply keep blending until it dissipates, till it's at the tone that you want. It's really that easy. Not only that, but it's buildable. So if you don't get enough on, you can layer it, like go in and put on some more. So I'm gonna do the other side of my face with my bronzer. And high cheekbones. High cheekbones are so important for women our age, and I'll tell you why. It really lifts us up. We want to do as much lifting as possible, right? Now, and I'm flipping my brush around, and I am just feathering that out. So the thing that I want to really stipulate, and it's hard to show you in a video, but it's such a small amount of product that I'm actually using. The makeup has so much pigment in it that you don't need a ton of it. That's the amazing thing about it. And it sits on the skin so lovely. Like I literally feel like I have nothing on my face. It's really that amazing. So that's bronzer on the high cheekbones and in this area. I have to do some bronzer on this side of my nose to match the other side, and voila. Okay, so that's 3 tins of color, ladies. I'm going to now do blush, so lip and cheek. And I'm gonna show you with my finger lip and cheek. I'm gonna go in with the color Dahlia so that you can really see it well. I'm just going to tap my finger into it. You can see the amount I've picked up, not much. I'm gonna come down from the corner of my eye on my high cheekbone, and I'm going to tap Dahlia right in this area. Now, if you've ever seen cream makeup being done in videos, you can do this in steps. Like you can do a dot method. There is no right or wrong way to apply this makeup. There's many ways to apply it. The way that I'm teaching you is the way that I like to apply my makeup. I find with mature skin, sorry, I'm gonna keep talking. Picking up that same brush, I used my bronzer brush, my main application brush, and I'm just gonna go in and tap out my blush now. I barely have any product on my brush because the more you use this makeup, the more you know exactly how much you're picking up. So if you do have access, just get yourself a tissue and get that excess off. And I'm just gonna tap. This makeup is about putting it in the right spot and just leaving it there. And once you've got it in the right spot, you see how I'm leaving it completely where I put it? I'm not dragging it up. I'm not dragging it down. I'm letting the makeup do the work for me and just creating that dimension in the face. I hope you guys are seeing that. And you can see just the difference just those 4 steps have made and how quickly I actually got through that, right? The next piece of the puzzle here is, I guess I'll go in with a little bit of brow, okay? I'm gonna use just an eyeshadow color from Saint to fill in brows. Brows are super important, ladies. They frame your face and they really help to open up the eye area. So if you're not currently you know, doing anything with your brows, I highly recommend that you do because it makes a world of difference. And I have my brows microbladed. So the shape is already there, which is awesome. But I still go in and I fine tune them. And I don't have my big magnifying mirror, so this ought to be good. I hope you guys are getting the gist here though. Again, a very light hand and a light touch, and it's perfect to just give me that little bit of color. I will prescribe you the color that you need for your eyebrows. Not to worry, that'll all be looked after for you. The next thing that I am going to do is I'm going to go in, I'm going to curl my lashes. I don't know if you ladies curl your lashes or not. I always curl my lashes prior to starting my mascara. I don't like to curl my lashes after I've applied my mascara. My lashes are too tacky and it's likely you're going to pull some lashes out. So be gentle on your lashes. Don't get crazy. Okay, there you go. Now I'm going in with my mascara and I'm using my Beauty Counter mascara. This is Think Big mascara. I love this mascara. Healthy, so many healthy ingredients. Saint does not make a mascara. That's one product that they do not make. So I found Beauty Counter mascara and I absolutely love it. And I'm a big mascara junkie. I don't know about you ladies, but I've always been somebody that I've always spent a decent amount of money on mascara because I've tried cheaper mascaras and I just can't get them to work for me. And I do find a big difference between high quality mascara and a lower end mascara. But that's just me. There's lots of great makeup people that will tell you that there's lots of great drugstore mascara out there. But for me, I love how healthy this mascara is. I know that every ingredient in it is good for my eyes. I do have sensitive eyes. If you're somebody that wears contacts or you have eye sensitivities or allergies, you're going to love this mascara. But anyhow, it's really good. No carbon black in this mascara either. So I love it for that. Okay, so mascara done. And what else? I'm going to do a little bit of lip. Let's do a little bit of lip here. I always like to use my contour for my lip liner. Show you what that's like. And, you know, I think it's important to line your lips. If you like a lip color, if you like a gloss, whatever it might be, I do find as we age that the shape of our lip, like we lose the structure of our lip a little bit. So it does help to give you a little bit of shape and it makes your lips a little bit fuller too. So don't be afraid of lining your lips. If you have a liner that you love, use that. I like to use just my contour. And that's another thing I should say to you. Let me just finish this here. Hang on. That's another thing I should explain about this makeup because every tint is cream. You can intermix and use different things in different areas. So like your lip and cheek color, you could use as an eyeshadow, your contour, you can use as a lip liner. You can intermix and use stuff anywhere. It's pretty cool. Okay. Okay, that is done. And then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of I'm gonna go in with a combination. I'm gonna do a little bit of Summer Love. And I'm gonna do a little bit of Dahlia. And smack that together and I am good. And that is how you do simple, fresh makeup. I don't know what you guys think. I hope you think that this is amazing. I think it's pretty amazing. It's been a real game changer for me. I love the results of my makeup. I don't feel like I have heavy, you know, cakey makeup on. I look really hydrated with this makeup. I am gonna go in and use a little bit of our setting powder. This is Vanilla Dust, and I'm only using this because, you know, I do tend to be a little bit oily, and I like Vanilla Dust. It doesn't alter any of the colors on my skin, but I'm not gonna dust out my entire face. I like the fact that I look very hydrated with this makeup. Yeah, it's really that simple. I also would, you know, you can go in and you can do a little bit of eyeshadow, or you can go in and you can do a little bit of contour on your, for your eyes. You can do a little bit of bronzer. You know, you can add a little bit of color to wherever you like. Again, I'm just using my little blend brush here, just tapping in and picking up a little bit of my bronzer and just giving myself a bit of color there, right? So simple. Yeah, and it's that easy, ladies. So that is Saint makeup. We always finish our makeup with setting spray. I like to spray my sponge. And feel free to use your sponge at any point during your application of the makeup to just press things in if you're a sponge girl. The proper way to use a sponge is to dab and press exactly like I'm doing right now. We don't pull, we don't, you know, swipe. You just want to push and press. And a sponge is nice because it pushes the makeup in a little bit. It actually picks up a little bit of excess that might be sitting on your skin. And it's just a great way to really finish your makeup off. So I hope you ladies enjoyed that. That is Saint makeup. And like I said, I take all the guesswork out of you purchasing because I recommend all the colors that are ideal for you. And it works out amazing. I would love to color match you. If you think you'd like to do a color match, it is completely free. There is no obligation to buy the makeup. Even if you don't buy the makeup, I still feel like you will get, you're gonna get so much information out of getting a color match. So I would really, really recommend that you do so. And like I said, we'll keep it super simple so that you can get through your makeup routine really quick in the mornings, and you'll be so thankful you did. All right, ladies, I will see you next week. Good luck. And the link is below if you'd like to get color matched. I'll talk to you guys soon. Ciao for now.